All right, so I want to do a quick tutorial of this data source. The reason I'm building this data source here is simply because I build bots for Polymarket and I want you to be able to see the exact data that I see and that I'll be building the bots off of. So let me explain this really quickly. First off, you have the sweeps. Sweeps are essentially big traders that are coming in and buying a lot. You can see that we're tracking anything over $100, but you can easily change this to $1,000 or whatever. I have the ignore sports and ignore crypto. It's not perfect because it's really hard to do this, but I try to get rid of sports because they're emotional traders, and then crypto because I already have a bunch of trading bots that trade perp dexes. Okay, now the whales tab. The whales tab is anybody that buys over 5,000. You can see somebody just bought 170,000 and they're betting on the Canadians versus Stars. So that is sports. You can see it's not going to be perfect. The no markets are super interesting because there's a myth or some stats going around that 80% of the markets resolve in no. So I want to watch all the no markets. And what's cool about all of these is you can just open them right up. So it goes right to the market. Same with sweeps, it just goes right to the market. So the importance of this is you need to be able to, number one, see where the big traders are trading. Number two, discovery is super hard on Polymarket. So this makes it so much easier. Okay. And now you can see the edge markets. These are markets that are not fully decided. You know, there's markets out there that it's like 97% or 3%. That means they're almost decided. I got rid of those. And essentially, any sweeps that happen, any big traders that trade markets that are not already decided, you can see them. Okay, now the closing soon is also super interesting for those that want to trade markets that are closing in the next 24 hours. We put all those markets here. So this is another tab here, the clusters, when multiple sweeps, so multiple people buy a lot. You can see 724 sweeps here for the Fed decreasing interest rates by 50 plus BPS. Okay, that's $556,000 in volume. 351 sweeps, that's 232,000 for the Counter-Strike. Wow, they're betting that much on games. That's amazing. Anyways, this is the first evolution of this. Predictionbots.com. It's 100% free. The data is free. You can see that it's probably the best way in the world to sort through Polymarket and see where people are really trading. And ideally, this gives you a massive, massive edge on those that are just scrolling through Polymarket like this. This is not going to be a good way to do it, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to make sure my data source that I'm using to build bots and different algorithms, like for example, this one on the left side is a no market algorithm. So I'm building off that, building off this data source, and you have access to all of it. Predictionbots.com, 100% free.